Yes, villagers. Today we're going to be talking about 4 ways for you to avoid self-sabotage. If you want to find out if your view is recommended among the 4, you are in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So, let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. In life, we all have to deal with haters or detractors. But what do you do when that detractor or hater is you? Well, we got 4 tips to help you deal with that. Tip number 1. Know that you deserve it. Whenever you are striving for something, that is a new endeavor for you. We are hardwired for predictability. So if we know exactly what's happening from one time to another, that helps us to be more comfortable. So even if we don't like our situation, we're still hardwired to accept it, even though we may not necessarily like it. Why? Because it's predictable. We know exactly what to expect. Sometimes we don't believe that we should be successful. So we do all types of things to try to sabotage our success. We say things to ourselves like, well, we don't have the gene for this, or it's not meant to be. Well, you don't get what it is that you don't go after. In order for you to get something that you never had, you have to do something that you've never done. So you have to go after things with all deliberate speed in order for you to acquire the success that you are looking for. Understand whatever it is that you dream, you can achieve. Tip number 2, it will take extra effort. So very much like point number 1, you don't get what you don't go after. And if you don't do something different than you've already done, you are always going to have what you have now. So you have to do something different. You have to do something extra. You have to go the extra mile in order for you to change the current patterns that you are used to. You have to understand it's so much easier for you to lay on the bed when you know that you should be working, or scroll the internet when you should be making phone calls or doing something to get you closer to your goals. It's so much easier for us not to want to pursue success because, once again, we don't believe that we should have success. So while those interruptions and distractions come into your life, remember that they are a part of that sabotaging energy, and go the extra mile and say to yourself, I know it's easier for me to lay on this bed. I'll lay here for 5 minutes, but then I'll get up and do what I need to do. Or I'll scroll the internet for 10 minutes, and then I'll get up and do what I need to do. Deal with whatever distractions come your way, but give it a specific time period, and then get back to what it is that you know that you need to do. Tip number 3, visualize the success that you are looking for. So whatever that may be, whether that's a graduation, whether that's a ribbon cutting, whether it's an opening of a new business, think about what that's going to look like. Think about what that's going to feel like. Try to excite your senses as much as possible with what that day is going to feel like. What is the air going to smell like? Can you feel the sun on your skin? Use as many details to think about those things and think from those goals. Remember, your mind doesn't know that you're imagining this experience. Your mind only knows that the senses are excited. And once you start to think from your goals, it's a lot easier for you to avoid distraction and to be more focused. Tip number 4, reward yourself for your success. Work for 30 minutes and then give yourself a preferred activity. Now, I don't know what that preferred activity might be for you. It might be a cup of coffee. It might be 10 minutes of being on social media. Whatever it is that's going to make working worthwhile for you, do that and do it often. If you mix the work with the fun, then the work will certainly get done. Success is several small goals that overflow into one big goal. But here's the trick. Success is doing small, mundane things excellently over and over again. The path to success can be very non-interesting. So you have to do things to excite yourself and to provide that interest, that proverbial carrot, so that you can continue to walk and continue to take steps closer and closer to the success that you are seeking. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Wednesday, click on that notification bell. You get that ding on your phone, and you know that a new video is waiting for you. And I apologize to you about last Wednesday. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you next week. I'll see you then.